What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. I'm Accidental Grenade, and we are live. It is a good day. The first episode of the BetRivers Table Talk podcast went up today on the Poker News YouTube channel, as hosted by myself and Chad Holloway. It was a good time recording it. We'll be doing that on a roughly monthly cadence. So if you're out there crushing it on BetRivers, don't be surprised if you get a little DM from this guy barking up your tree trying to see if you'll come on and join us as a guest to be a little braggadocious. But we can talk about that a little bit more later. We're going to get into some Friday night action here. We're 5 tabling at the moment, and I'm also going to load up my cube sit and goes. My beautiful cube sit and goes. We've got a ticket burning a hole in our pocket. Which will put us at our max of 6 tables for the stream. Not where I necessarily cap out, but I don't play too many more than this when I'm grinding off stream. I also very rarely grind off stream anymore. Lord, give me the strength to flop a set and not get squeezed behind. Oh, what a beautiful time to flop a set of 8s on like Ace Queen 8. Come on, do it. Ace Jack 8. Come on, hit me. Oh. We're probably not going to be doing much there because somebody's going to bet. We do call here with 6-5 suited, and we flop trips on 6 King 6 in the Lincoln. Well, that's interesting. They might have the other 6, which would be annoying. It's aces, though. And we'll make a boat just for good measure on the river. Goodbye to the aces. Easy game. Tempting. Fold the Queen 10-0. It's fine still. It's a good flop, but also a flop that could just lose us a whole heap of chips. Is Queen 10's good now? Is it the nuts by the river on this board often? Well, definitely not now. I mean, is it the best hand multi-way? It's not the nuts even right now. Like even on the flop. You know what I mean. Could have been, was anyone ever know? I mean, I gotta come along here if I can in a family pot. I don't think this is the kind of hand we squeeze really. But we're happy to take a multi-way pot with these, like, I mean, still just ridiculous pot odds with 2 suited broadways. Come on, flop me the. I won't ask for the royal flush, but flop me the straight flush one time. I'm not gonna be greedy. Just flop me a straight flush. We've got 3 to a straight flush. It's still not impossible for us to make a straight flush. Now it is. Wasn't you would ever know. My Still waiting for peeps and the $10 sit and goes. There we go. Clear. Check here, we flop king high. World. Jam turn. 9-3. I don't know what I expected, but it was not that. I don't know what I expected, but it was not that, folks. King's here. It's a 4-bet pot. Could even go smaller than this, maybe. Do you really have an ace? Blocker bet. Like, immensely small. What'd you have? Jacks. Got him. Think I win here. Nice. We just stabbed here to try to take it down. Honestly, we'll check, and then if they check, we bet river. If it bricks, and it bricks the draws, so we bet. We don't have to bet much if they brick jack 10 or whatever. Okay, when they jam, like, obviously we just, like, not the they had it. They had a king, or they had something there, a 5, I guess. But this player doesn't seem like they would raise much from the big blind, so we're just gonna click it here. That's a shame. What's up, Richie Rob? What's up, SMF? How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. Ace and a queen, ready to rumble? They are not. And fade away. Fade away. Take a swim in a deep blue sea. Gotta leave and you reach for me. Come on. So so far away. I guess we just exit stage right here with the ace jack hearts. Conceded one here with the 9 deuce of clubs. King 10 would stack off. Over a limp, we jam. They limp ace king. They love the trap, apparently. Player loves the trap, apparently. That's a pretty good hand, man. I gotta tell you, that's a pretty good hand for you. Okay, like, how many ways you want to get me here? 10-7 suited, we're all in. Flipping. Flipping with the trays. We're gonna get there, right? We got so many outs. We're surely gonna get there. We're not gonna get there, and don't call me Shirley. I called a 3-bet here without a diamond. We'll just fold flop. This is our first of the paid cubes and goes. The first one we played was a ticket. Into the city, see our marching band. The beaten and the damned. We're coming off our first profitable session for the year. We had like 3 or 4 negative in a row and then 1 profitable, which sounds bad, but we're actually profitable on the year as well because all the losing days were very small. What's up? What's up, Richie? Unless you're talking to SMF, in which case I bow out. AB conversation that I will see myself out of. Pocket jacks. Raising here over the limps. The broken, the beaten, and the damned. Oh, I did the podcast command thing, and then I never made a podcast command. Classic. All right, sorry, I'm making this little command. All in here. Ace Jack versus 7-3 suited. Yikes. Spicy flop. They get there. All right, one down. We lose it. Oh, we get 25% back in the form of a glitch prize. That's something that's available here on BetRivers Poker. When you lose, you can still win something. This is thin, but we're trying to get paid by a worse jack here. Betting river. Everybody folds. But we do take down the pot. Got aces here. Set of aces. Sadly, they check back river. Jack 10. Yeah, we needed them to bluff. So like we check appropriately. That's the only way we're getting any chips out of them is if we get them to bluff. Oh man, really? Blind versus blind spots like this always get me, man. Ace 10 versus ace queen. We need a 10. We need a 10 bad. All right, we'll re-enter. I never know what to do in that spot, man. Like it doesn't feel like people like don't have it enough. Like it feels like I get coolered in that spot and they're not. Like I feel like they could be avoidable. I really want to know like exploitatively what some people are maybe trying to fold there or whatever, because I don't know, I feel like I've been burned in like that specific spot with like ace 10 ace jack so fucking often. Oh good, we've got ace 10 again. Ace of Hearts is good there. Called by the 3 hearts for two streets after the flush comes in. Pretty nice. I got hands everywhere. We got aces here. King 8 flipping here in the cube sit and go. Win that one. Got kings here getting cold 4-bet. Re-entry's open, so we're sending it. Probably aces. It's ace queen and 6s. We got 53, 54%, 3 ways. Ace queen of diamonds makes a diamond flush. Cool. Re-enter. We got queens here. We raised. They 3-bet. Gonna bet large. It's a big fucking bet, and it's very fucking fast. So we're actually gonna fold in the Benjamin. All in down here in the uppercut PKO with King Jack of diamonds. And here we got Jack 10 versus Queen 6. King Jack versus Ace King. Goodbye. Wait. Goodbye. We double here. We'll re-enter the $20 PKO. Call here 9-8 versus Queen Jack. All right, a lot of those big spots didn't go our way, and I'm upset about it. Set mine 7s here. We got another glitch prize, another 25% back. One or a third, cube sit and go. And here we flop a set in the Lincoln. Okay. Calling off here with Ace King. Flipping with the jacks. We need an ace or a king. Come on, put the big card out there. There it is. That's the biggest one. Got a set of 7s here. Nobody? Come on. She took my heart and she took my money. She must have slipped me a sleeping pill. What of red champagne? Too much typey types. Okay, I'm back. I had to type a message. Almost timed out everywhere, but I think we saved at least some time bank. We got ace king here. Ace king, and we cover. Fuck. It's a shitty flop. Every little. Don't jam. You should not jam. You should fold. You should really fold. Your ace 10 or whatever. Just get out of here. You don't want any part of this holding B. Your ace 5. You don't want any part of this. Whatever it is. You're out of here. Thank you. We love our lurkers. Zertex, we love them. Dip, booba dip dip. Booba dip dip, booba dip dip. Booba dip dip, booba dip dip dip. Jamming here with Jack 9. Oof, oof, oof. Come on, I haven't had a glitch prize in so long. Didn't buy it. Cool. Good shit, Remy. Randy, whatever your fuck ass name is. They're eating me alive in the Grant tonight. Decided to stab since they check flop. And they just insta-yeet. Having a good time, I don't want to stop at all. Ready to reload like an atom bomb. About to whoa, explode. Burning through the sky, yeah. Somebody left turn, we take it down. Not even really a semi-bluff. We have the best hand there pretty often, I'd guess. All right. Jamming here. All in with the queen jack. All in here with pocket nines. Feel what it's like to be me. There's a Greyhound station. I send my thoughts to far off destinations. Coming here with A7 while that player tanks. They fold in this one. A7, we're all in here. We get it through. Be fairly fold if they jam. No, we call off if they jam. They limp, so we jam. Ace deuce has the slight advantage over Jack 9. Not so much anymore. Give me a spade, though. They're going to make a boat instead. Striking out in these tonight. I'll tell you that, except for we've got a few glitch prizes. I think this is our last one, and we're 0 for 4 going into our 5th one. Not one speck will remain. Believe it's true. There are left in both of our shoes. Silence takes you, then I hope it takes me too. Call a jam down here. We got 40% to win a bounty. Trip kings on the flop. Got him. Love that animation every time. Who's done it? Oh, hello, hello, Mr. Baroni. Jeff Boski with the follow as well. Hello, Mr. Boski. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Baroni, thank you for sending your folks over my way. The Cube Sit and Goes haven't been going very well, but we're going to try to step things up in the MTT department. Folks, if you don't know me, I know Mr. Baroni. We've hung out in Vegas and talked quite a bit, shitposting and Twitter DMs. But my name is Accidental Grenade. I am a streamer here in the USA. That's right, it's K Kona Poker. I stream for and I'm sponsored by BetRivers Poker, which is available in a few states here in the US. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But thank you so much for sending your folks over. Aaron, I hope you had a great session, brother. Thank you so much. I see the follows coming in as well. Thank you. Strong showing of support from the raid. You always like to see that. Unified front. Thank you, Boston Tea Time, Poker Utopia, and Deuterino Terrifico. You know what? That one, Baroni sending that many people over deserves a little bit of flair. Aaron Baroni with the love. Thank you, sir. And a little raid run good. We're raising the aces here in the $50 grant. Speaking of the Cube Sit and Goes, we're going to jam here with deuces. Aces get two colors here. We flop a set. Still going to c-bet. Up here, we're going to jam king, queen suited. Here, we're going to barrel. Aces take that one down. King, queen suited takes this one down versus ace, jack. Here we've got the aces. We check call on the all club board. I do want to bet here. It's somewhat of an unfortunate river, huh? Hopefully they have like king, jack, no club, and are also scared. Seems like that might have been the case. King 10, no club. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. For the new viewers, you couldn't have let me have that one? Ridiculous. King 10, no club. Who plays King 10, no club that way? That should be King Jack, no club all day. Was there a conversation where they decided between bet flops, bet turns, and bet rivers? Yes. We don't talk about the Civil War anymore. Okay, it's still too soon. We lost a lot of good men. We lost a lot of good men in the street wars. That bread, though. Thank you so much for the follow. And Tendy Man with the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. This is always nutted, but I'm going to jam over it anyway. They raised 2 out of like 5. It's always nutted. They got queen 7. Okay. It's always nutted when they do this heads up. Okay, I revised my statement. We got the queen 7. We are heads up to maybe try to win one of these. Those DMs can't get out. No, that's true. A locked box. That's very true. Ace queen. Versus the 8-6. Oh, we get there on the river. Spin me a big one. 10 becomes 25. So we went 1 for 5 in those. So we played 50. We won 25 here. We won 2 glitch prizes, which is something that BetRivers does, where you can get money back even though you lost. So we won 2 $2.50 glitch prizes. So we were in for 50, out for 30. And we get a $10 ticket because of the promotion that's going on. When you play 5 of those, you get a ticket at that stake. So really, we only lost $10. We'll get a free ticket in our account. Tomorrow, I think I'll be streaming again, and we'll try to just roll it over and do better tomorrow. I got a pair of sixes. What do you got? I checked. Nada. Race here, under the gun limper, always a little peculiar, but you know, a lot of things about American poker are a little peculiar, as you'll find. We got ace 10 on 10 jack deuce in a three-way pot. I'm gonna check. It's one of my least favorite turn possibilities, I think, and they're gonna bet one big blind. Like, one big blind here is it's a blocker bet. Like, do I actually want to jam over it? It can be an induce occasionally. It's usually not at this stack depth and at this, like, on this platform. Yeah. Pocket fives. I mean, we could have jammed. I thought about just jamming, but if we hit, like, we get more because we just called because they gave us an extra big blind. They gave us an extra big blind. How nice. How nice of them. For a more serious answer, the BetRivers platform. So in Pennsylvania, at least, all online operators have to be associated with a brick and mortar operator. So there's a casino that's I believe the casino started in Philadelphia, or maybe it started in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, which are both on rivers, and the casino is called Rivers Casino. Rivers Casino history. Rivers Casino. Did Philadelphia or Pittsburgh come first? I love AI, man. Shit says Rivers Casino Philadelphia opened in 2010, making it the first casino in Philadelphia. In contrast, Rivers Casino Pittsburgh opened in 2009, which means it opened later than the Philadelphia casino. Hold, 2009 is before 2010, you clanker. Which Rivers Casino opened first? It's a simpler query, I suppose. It says Rivers Casino Philadelphia, but I still don't believe it. Just because of that other... I think maybe Pittsburgh came first. But anyway, they're both named Rivers Casino, and so the client naming it Bet Rivers fits a little bit better than Bet Flops or Bet Turns. As the Bet Rivers platform, which was formerly the software was is Phil Galfon's software from when it was the Run It Once client, purchased by Rush Street Interactive, which is affiliated with Rush Street Gaming, which owns and operates the Rivers casinos. Action Brawn and $2 steak. I get it. That's a good one. $2 steak. Thank you for the follows. I'm not a super expensive food guy. I like to eat good food, but I don't eat the highest end stuff all the time. But I do. I just don't ball that hard. I'm frugal, but I do like to eat a good a good quality, pricier steak about once a year or once every 18 months. Not like I said, not very often. I'm a pretty frugal person overall. We're headed to the break here, but first we're going to defend our 4-5 suited, and we're actually going to raise here in position just to see if we can take this down. Cool. We'll be right back. The host casino for BetRivers Michigan is Little River Casino. Really? That's funny. That's very fitting. Rivers Pittsburgh was the first one, and then some company bought the Pittsburgh one and one of the Philly casinos and kept the Rivers name. Gotcha. So Pittsburgh came first. Dude, I love AI though. That first search was so bad. It was like Rivers Philadelphia opened in 2010. Rivers Pittsburgh opened in 2009, which means Rivers Philadelphia was the first one. You're like, wait, what? How can you get such basic fucking syntax wrong? I'm not a proponent, man. The LLMs, they fuck up. They lead to more mistakes and hallucinations and fuck ups than they're worth at this point, man. Like, I'm not even talking about how, like, you know, people can use them for art and it's degrading things, or like, you know, people are using them for writing and the writing sucks or whatever. Like, that's bad. I hate that. I hate that people use AI to like write articles because it's so fucking obvious. It just all sounds the same. But mostly what I'm talking about is I just want the right answer to my freaking question. That's so essential, man. Like, I grew up, like, you know, do your research, right? And then people coming up these days, I want to say kids these days, but I mean, but everyone these days is like trained to now just ask AI, and you're doing research and the research is freaking wrong. It's so frustrating. Like, just go to the Wikipedia, go to the website yourself. It doesn't work. Like, if it worked and it replaced people who are doing hard work, it would still be a conversation, but it doesn't even work. It doesn't work. Can't tell you how many times I've had to correct AI mid-conversation, and I'm like, why am I even using this dumbass thing? We see bet out of position here. We won't always, but we did this time. We're gonna check here. We check a lot actually when we see bet, but we did see bet this time. Pre-flop versus button. They called. We can still beat what, like ace jack, ace 10, etc. Check. Evaluate river. See what they do. Yeah, pocket tens. I think we're not getting pocket tens to fold river, so it's just to give up then. It's just a successful give up then. I'll call here. I got top pair. Can beat that. 22 of 72 in that one. Me on my way to you. I'll start my session. Poker Utopia. Thank you so much for hanging out and good luck on the sesh. I appreciate you dropping a follow, and I'm going to hold you to that will be back. I expect to see you saying hello the next time you're in the chat. Thanks so much. Have a great night. Interesting. Under the gun raises, folds around to us. We could squeeze maybe, but I don't really like squeezing king queen off here versus the under the gun raiser, so we just create a four-way pot instead. Here we've got two overs and the open ender. Checks through, but unfortunately we do not get there on the turn. I don't think there's really any semi-bluffing to be done here. We would call a reasonable bet here on turn though, of course. What does everyone have if we're all checking? Everybody's four king queens here. So queen comes in on the river. Lose the king nine, lose the clubs. We got top pair, good kicker. I definitely think we just call. I don't think we raise and get called by too much worse. Even though it's one big blind bet, which is like in its own way quite tilting. Now that is tilting. If it's ever not anything better than this, we gotta call. Yeah, it's king 9. Okay, good raise, good raise. Raise clicks it and gets a little bit more. Congrats. It's the type of elite play we engage with here. Gotta try to figure out what my calling range is when I'm getting like 17-1, but they always have it. Like they literally always have it. There's a pot odds though where you just go, it doesn't really fucking matter, you know. And you move on with your life. Clouds in my car. You're so vain. You're so vain. I should erase this. We're not playing those anymore. Wishing, catch me wishing it was a bounty tournament. Player all in for less than a big. This player raises. All right, we will get out of there now with the ace-8. Now we're happy it's not a bounty tournament. Squeeze us out of here. All right, well, if it was a bounty tournament, we'd be sending it with the ace-8. We will be folding here though. Oh my. Looks like a bounty tournament the way the ISOs are happening. King 5, ace-8, and pocket queens. King 5 makes a boat. But that's for a very small pot, right? Yeah. Nova Scotia. Close. I think I could just call here. We're gonna jam the pocket 6s. Player opens a lot. Could just call. Could maybe even not all in 3-bet with the 6-6. I think a player like that with that many chips might just not even break a sweat flat at not all in 3-bet like always. And we don't want to be not all in 3-betting with 6s if they always call. I think we want to have some percentage that they'll fold. Because like playing a ton of pots, you know, in theory over volume versus that kind of player or whatever, out of position with pocket 6s in a 3-bet pot is not great. Like part of the reason we 3-bet frequently from like the small blind and big blind is because we don't want to be playing, like we want to take down those pots pre and not have to play out of position. We don't mind ending the hand early, maybe is a better way to say it. He's near the king jack. Oh, I feel like I'm up against an ace here. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He's not gonna fold river though. I knew it on turn. I should just bet turn. Bet turn, barrel river. No fear. Trust your read. Didn't trust my read, so we lose a pot. Ignition. Raise here the king jack of diamonds. The gun limper snaps. Other player calls here too. So call. Flop is jack 10-10. Okay. All right. I give. You win. Small blind's gonna have a decent amount of like 10x there. 10-9, 10 jack, queen 10 suited, king 10 suited. When they're just calling the one raised, they're gonna have some 10s. They're gonna have some 10s. A call here with the 10-8 of spades. A raise and a call. We're gonna call as well. Don't squeeze. You don't want to squeeze. God damn it. God damn it. Fine. I mean, okay, you do want to squeeze. You had ace king. Fair enough. At least it wasn't like a run we would have adored. Hitting them corners in them low levels, girl. And I still got love of the streets. ISO here with the ace king. Ace king versus ace 10. Nice. We got him. And we've run so card dead in some of these tournaments. Fucking 10-10. We're gonna ISO here with pocket threes. It's a big bounty, $14 bounty in a $20 tournament. It's pretty large at this point in the game. Threes, we could get 2 bounties here. Hold the threes. I do win a side and get a small knockout at least, but the Jack 9 is going to beat our threes, sadly. Oh, my love. Raise ace 4 of diamonds. Be loving you till we're 70. Oh, Jack 7 flops the straight versus 8s. Oh, but they get there on the river. Ace 4 here. Bluff with the ace 4 of diamonds. Take it down. Ace 10 versus Jack 10. Ace 10 at risk. Out. Gone. Never grow old, never greed. Nines at risk versus ace king of diamonds. 9 survive. This player's pretty short now. Can't really go after with the 7-4 spades, I don't think. Take 39% for a bounty here with our 7-4. Hold. Hold. Nice. $22.50 in bounties on this bullet, but we're in for 2 bullets. And did we get any on the first one? No. So we're in for 40 out for $22.50 so far, but a lot of upside on this bullet, obviously, with 6 of 21 in the bounty tournament, with players as short as like the 6 big blinds here, etc. So hopefully we can still keep it rolling. don't expect you to fold. I'm just asking you not to 3-bet. Cool. All in the Grant with King Queen. That one through. Jack 9 here. Check. You should check. Pot will fold. Raising here with the Rockets. The Blades. These two snap call, the original limper folds. Queen, Jack, Deuce. 3 ways. Huh. Slow spinning, redemption, winding in and winding out. It's caught my eye. Oh, it's a set of queens. That's pretty nice. That's a nice hand. Not gonna lie to you. They bet river here. King 6, no good, my friend. King 6, no good. I think I resized the table for a second there, which fucked with the capture, but we hear a call correctly. Unlike in the Hamilton, where they had a top set. King Jack, all in at risk versus the 9-8. And eliminated. Against the current, let me slip away. Any squeezers? We accept a squeeze here. There's a squeezer. I'm in. How about you guys? Nio FT hype. What FT you on? The monster or something? What's an FT at this time? $20 monster? It's kings versus our ace king. We flop an ace. Fading jacks for a chop or the case king for the win for them. We win. We double through the kings in a huge pot here in the $5 Lincoln. Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the show? They hit me with the mad face. I gotta hit him with the shades every time. I'm doing Jack. Doubles like it's nothing. Nothing makes them go away. I need something you prove. Something stronger than I'm used to. I don't like playing ace 10 multi-way. I'm just gonna fold. Got a call here. Ace 7 versus Jack 8 in the Grant. 60-40. Says, oh no. 8 of hearts is dead. Nice double. Cooler indeed. Yeah, cooler. Ain't nobody. Still 9 of 11 though with 8 paid. It helps. It helps, of course, the double, but we need some more chips in this one. I'm not calling, sir. 9-3 makes the call though. 2 pair on 9-3 jack. Cooler. But the only thing faded is me. 9 of 10 now. We pick up pocket kings. I mean, I think if we're ever gonna, it's gonna be a situation like this where this might squeeze. Even if it doesn't, we're playing kings here in position. You are not permitted to have an ace here on a double ace board, sir. I refuse to allow it. Seven of 10 now. Blah, blah, blah. I asked her name. She said blah, blah, blah is insane. I asked her name. She said blah, blah, blah. That's wild. That's a wild line. I never really like let it enter into my like language processing unit. I would just let the music kind of slide by until now. Oh baby, you got what I need. But you say, oh, shit, I need to get into the title fight PKO. I meant to register that before it started. Fuck me. Oh, does that not run tonight? Oh, it runs. We're getting in there. It's Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. Raising here with tens. You got what I need. All right, we are ITM here in the uppercut PKO, so we're in for 40 and currently out for 2250 plus 15, so we're out for like 3750. So we've essentially broken even on this tournament. Not quite, if you want to be really technical, and most poker players do, but we've got a lot of upside. Sevens get thrown on the river versus queens for like they had equivalent stacks for a huge fucking pot. Crazy river. 7-5 here. TV's on, yeah. We'll call turn if they bet. They're all in at risk with 10-8 and eliminated by the queens. So we're one off the money here in the $50 grant. 9 of, which should be 8 of 9, right? I think this rolls over. 7 of 9. Jamming here with pocket deuces, limp here. Player calls for 0.5. This player flats as well. Calls ace-7. Ace-7 and ace-jack versus our deuces. Ace-7 is the important one. Oh my gosh, the diamond sweat the 7. Give me a deuce. Diamond, 7, deuce, jack. All of it comes. We'll re-enter with 30 bigs. Good luck us. Bullet 2 in the $100 Benjamin. I want to jam here so bad with King 10, but we folded because we're on the bubble. It's the stone bubble. Raise here with ace-6. Both players call. Flop is 8-6-3. Jack's here, we're jamming. Kings, we 3-bet and get called here. Jacks. Kings here. Queens here. We jam, they fold. Ten. Jack. That's devastating. Absolutely devastating. Yeah, good hand. Yeah, good hand. Bullet 2 not off to a great start. I don't know, maybe we just check back, even flop on that. Flop is pretty gross versus a limp call. Limp called ace jack, right? They limped. I know that, no, they raise and we 3-bet. Still, it's even worse than a 3-bet pot. The ace, jack, queen, I think, right? Player doubled at the other table in the Grant, sadly. But we're still 8 of 9. There's a shorter stack at the other table by a little bit. They've got 17 bigs. We've got 25 in the $50 Grants. Gonna limp here with the 9-8 of diamonds. I like one of these cards. I still like one of these cards. We are gonna stab. So I think somebody who has a jack is gonna bet by now. I think spades would call, so we're gonna stab again. It's a spades brick. I think spade, when they like quick call like that, they're gonna be on a draw a bunch, and the queen does not complete the draw, so we're gonna take that pot down just by sort of hopefully knowing where we're at, and it was the hope turned into reality. Ace king here in the Benjamin. Be all in pre here. Almost certainly. Certainly no. Ace king at risk versus pocket eights. We flip in the $100. Good flop. Beauty. She's a beauty. Rich. Player all in at risk at the other table of the Grant. Jack 10-0. Hits a jack on the river against king queen and doubles. Wow. I tried to get us in there. We're still not ITM though. Still not ITM here. Approaching the money, it says. Jack's here versus queen 10. Jack's full in the river. Earth, but I am up in space. You're so damn hot to please. Gotta kill the switch on the set. Flop me a deuce. I haven't flopped a set all night. That's not true though. I did flop like I think 2 sets of aces. Set of sevens as well. We raise 3-bet call. Suited ace. I'm not getting out of here, that's for sure. Wish I'd got out of here, that's for sure. Raising here with the aces over the limp. Watch this drive. All in here with jacks. Up against King 10 suited in the Hamilton. Gonna knock out that player. Scoop that pot. 29th of 80 now. Boom, 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 boom. I love it. I got this feeling on a summer day when you were gone. Betting flop here. From the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. Shoutcasting in the Grant. There's a three-way pot at the other table. Big stacks though, 50, a 36, and a 26 big blind stack. Flop is Queen 410 Rainbow. Checks to the initial raiser on the button, who c-bets on the Queen 10 4 flop. Gets one caller. Big blind folds. Duplicate 4 on the turn. It's Queen 4 10 4. Small blind checks. Small blind should not have many fours. Button barrels. And small blind calls again. So now it's a deuce on the river. Queen 4 10 4 deuce. Small blind checks once more. Button checks back. Queen Jack and the button beats Jack 10 in the small blind. Top pair versus second pair. Well, they both had two pair technically, but you know what I mean. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Just trying to flop a set here. Defend our big blind. Fold. Eight deuce knocks out two players here, and we're headed to the final table of the uppercut PKO. We're 5th of 8 on the FT, locked up 2077 here, plus 2250 in bounties. So we're profitable by just a skosh on our two $20 bullets. See another player being put all in right now. Should lock us up another $7 ladder if this player is eliminated. They're getting ISO'd strongly. Bigly. Moment you own it, you bet. Ace King goes for the huge ISO. Jack 4 wants to make the call. Two players at risk. 4 on the flop. Heart on the turn. Heart on the river. Jack 4 suited. Wins a huge pot. Just being omega thirsty for bounties. That's a crazy one. Takes the chip lead with that. People go crazy for these bounties out here. I'm telling you. There's a huge stack to do that. And it worked. You gotta love it. 6 of 7 here. On the next schmo. Who knows dope and sold nada. But the beat goes on da da dum da dum da 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 da. Again, folded here. The other table has a hand playing out. It's 5-10 Queen 4. Small blind is the short stack. Not the shortest stack in the tournament, but a short stack. Thank you for the follow. 039-374-6483. I appreciate you. Like I just was activated as the Winter Soldier. Thank you for the follow. Best believe somebody's paying the Pied Piper. All the pain inside amplified. What is this fuck ass min click? I've been min clicked, yo. Hang on, player all in at risk. Ace 6 doubles at the other table through King 10. Damn. So hard and it's getting even. So we are now the shortest 9 of 9 here on the final 2 tables of the Grant. Player 3-bet jam. So I'll tell me you just have the fucking nutter butters here, Ensley. Tell me. They don't. They've been raising like a million hands. There's a very slim chance at least. Here I go with my shot. Defeat fail me not. Maybe the only opportunity that I got. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Alright, this is us all in. Ace 10 of clubs. We get it through. Moving to 8 of 9. Raised pre here with ace jack. One here with 3s. Am I being slow rolled? I feel like on BR. Oh my god, I am being kind of slow rolled. Fuck me. 3! Out of the stone bubble. It's a stone bubble, folks. Gross. Just gross. Oh, stone bubble. I'm steaming about the stone bubble a little bit. 3s running to 7s. Lengthen in the sun. Spiral unwinds. It's knocking over fences, crossing property lines. For winds cry until it comes. Searching towards Bethlehem. Ends double through ace queen. She'll keep an eye on this bounty, see if we could find a way to yoink it. Reaching out, me touching you, Caroline. Burp, burp, burp. On the bubble here in the Lincoln, we flat the pocket tens. Burp, burp, boom. Don't let you. All right, we take it down before the break, and we're going to take this break, folks. We'll be right back to crack the bubble here in the Lincoln, continue on the FT of the Uppercut PKO, and more when we return. I'll see you soon. All right, folks, we're back. Ace 10 of diamonds here. In a four-way pot in a PKO, we call a one big blind bet into 11. And we lose on the river. Wow. We don't lose on the river? What? Four ways. Ace 10 is good. Pocket fours, 6, 7, and pocket fives. Wow. All right then. Still in the bubble here. Raise your pocket queens. Two callers. Up is ace 9 8. I really don't think they bet much here without a 9 or an ace. And they're not folding either of those, I don't think so. Really wish that pot could have been heads up. We tried. We made it 5 big blinds, but still 2 callers and an ace on the board means it's really tricky. All in here with 10-9 suited in the Benjamin. Get it through. King 3 here. Open ender and a pair. Fold. All in here with ace 5 in the Benjamin. Don't want the smoke. We don't want the smoke. We don't get the smoke, thankfully. getting pretty dire here in the uppercut PKO. This player's all in. Ace 10 triples up and then some. Now we're the short stack 6 of 6 here. We've locked up 37.07 plus our 22.50, so we've locked up roughly $60 on our $40 in buy-ins. We'd love to spin from here and have a chance to claim some bounties, such as this one to our right. Ace 4 good enough, I think, for 9 bigs, where we put ourselves at risk in a bounty tournament. Yep, called by 9-5. We're ahead. 60%. 5 on the flop. Ace for us on the turn, though. And we get the double. Knew this guy was Omega thirsty, so that's not a surprise at all that they snap with the 9-5-0. Not surprised in the least. We move back into 5 of 6. Up here, 6-5 wins a bounty, 9-7 wins a huge pot though. What were those hands? Jacks, 9-7, 6-5. Jacks come out by far the worst. We're ITM here. What the hell? Raise under the gun on the gun +1 jams on us. We got ace 5. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Gross. Gross. All right, I'm out of here. Was already out of here, but now we're out of here, out of here. What? What? Ace deuce suited with the rejam? And hits one of the remaining aces when I had one? What? Just ridiculous hand of poker. Reprehensible behavior. A 1,000 years. For 1,000 more. We'll fold, even though we have top pair here with a big bounty at risk. Like they're just not raising worse than queen 3. We'd be way behind. Well, someone else got eliminated too. 6 could mean that this player's getting eliminated because one of these guys might have a 6 and just be willing to keep calling. Let's put them all in. Let's see if they fold and give us a chance to get this bounty for kind of cheap. Fold. You can do it. Fold. Ace 6 is gonna get him. Ace 6 is gonna get him. All right, locked up like $88 now. I think the rate we get called off, we don't want to raise here. We're gonna get 3-bet too much. We jam. We can get called by worse, but we also get called by snap called by anything better for sure. The other short stack gained some chips. 4 of 4 here. I'll check. I'll call one with a pair. Call again with a pair. Fold to the large bet on the river. Two folds, we jam here. Like us, queen 10. Very surprised they have any folds. Jamming here over a limp with pocket fives. They're gonna fold. Very surprised this player folds anything. Like a decent bounty. It's not great, but it's a somewhat decent bounty, and they have so many chips. That flop here, we take it down in the Lincoln. Fold. Folding because I don't want to jam and scare out this bounty and get it like a flip here. I want to try to have a chance at them if I can. All in here in the Benjamin with King Jack for 11. Another one where we don't really want the smoke. We'd take a flip with medium pairs and things. We have live cards, 40% versus ace 10. We'll take that as well. Flop a king. Don't want to see that. Want to see a 10 now? Yeah. We're not gonna play a third bullet in the... We're not gonna play a third bullet in the Benjamin. Now the $10 Hamilton. Yeah. Ace 7 versus ace 6. Wow, ace 6 drills the turn. Very big double for them. Not gonna lie, session's not going amazing tonight. 2 bullets in the Grant and a stone bubble for it. 2 bullets in the Benjamin and no cash there either. I don't think we want to re-enter the Benjamin, right? What's the, if we, yeah, 12.5 bigs, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. I will pre-register this high roller set because I'm actually live like when it's gonna start, and I've got a $20 ticket. I never changed the felt here. That's why we're not winning hands. But that must be it. Raise here with ace 5 suited. If this player limps, I don't know what the fuck this is, but we'll put him in. They're just gonna call. Okay, here comes the rest. Ace 5 versus Queen Jack. Nobody's got a spade. Cool. Thank you, thank you. $30 of 73 in the Hamilton. Calling here with 7s. Flipping with Queen 8 suited. They flop an 8. They turn another one. We could still hit a 7. We don't. 88.63 there. That's not really going to put a dent in our entries for the evening too much, unfortunately. What's the damage right now? Let's take a look. Damage today. In for 460, out for 118. Oof, oof. Down 340 at the moment. Raise a king jack here. Flop comes king high. Come on, man. Just ain't no raises that come in here with worse 3-ways. They just don't exist. 9 suited has 2 pair. 7s, 9s, king, queen. Did they do this with king 10? I'll take the next one. I'll get on the next train. You expect ace king to 3-bet pre. You expect king queen to sometimes 3-bet pre, but this guy's, I don't know. I just don't think people raise weak. The question is if we beat value raises. Like maybe this player's playing super wide. Maybe they raise us like king 6. I think more often than not, people tend to just call with those hands. Yikes. Ace king and ace jack. Ace jack wins a heap load of chips off of Rodrigo there. I like the first card, ace 5 though. Fucking V-pipping 83%, but it's only a few hands that we've watched. Gotta keep on rocking. Got to be on top. Fox hero. Huh? Let's come along with the 4-3 suited in the PKO. Hello. Check raise jamming. Offering up my bouquet with bottom 2 pair. This is going to be a little spicy. I think we don't have a whole lot of fold equity. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. What the fuck is happening here? I'm all in. Any ISOs for the bounty? Not an ISO. I really want to see both players call. There's too many fucking draws that get there. Okay, that could be good for us. Let's see what we're up against. Let's see what we're up against. It's ace 10. Hold. 70% hold. No. What a game. What a game. Sometimes you don't hold. Nah, we're not gonna get back in that one. Sometimes you don't hold. Okay, let's play some cube sit and goes. Go ahead and take it down here. Fuck, man. They counterfeit us on the river with the 8. 10s and 8s beats our 4s and 3s. Raising it up, a6 of hearts. Can't believe they have a bet fold there. I would think with a flush draw they would still call if they had a flush draw. They just snap fold. Not snap, but they folded. 6 of 13 in this one. All in here with pocket 9s for 15. First hand of this $10 cubed. All by king queen will flip. 55% in our favor. Fold. Nice. Good start. Good start. We joined this satellite. We're opening king jack here. Ten eight off here. Gonna check raise if they bet small. On my knees, the Virgin Mother of Prayer. I tried everything, I swear. What can I say? Are you here with the queen 9? Their defense. Flop is 9-6-3. Check raise, check jam. Check call river. Jack 10 no good, my friend. Jack 10 no good. Jam here, the ace jack, called by queen 9 and king queen for the win in the 25. Keep them nice and low. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't kick. Okay. Needed to be lower than that. I was going to say I wouldn't kick low cards out of bed for eating crackers, but I'll kick that 6 the hell out. And here on the turn, they call. Grown ass man. Pair of 4 or pair of 8s is good. The 4 kicker. What can I say? I'm a desperate man. They're closing the gap here, sadly, which we do not like to see. Maybe we should raise this pre. Oh, we get jammed on. That sucks. Raise this one and take. Queen 6 here. We'll fold to the jam. They've taken the lead now. Queen 10, we're all in. Queen 4 here. They gave us a walk. King 4, we win that one. Line 5, we're here. We've got trips. At value with our trip 5s, we get there. Here we've got queen 9 suited versus 10-6. Queen 4 suited be a call off here for a jam. And we'll jam when they limp. Spades, please. Chop it up. Eight 6 live cards versus the 10-7. Here we got Queen Jack versus Queen 8. 8-6, we flop a 6, but they flop a straight draw. Queen 8 hits an 8. They hit a straight. Queen 8 hits an 8. What the fuck? We lost both? Come on. Both of those for the win. We lose both. How ridiculous. Ace 3 we jam. They fold. Here we jam over a limp with King 10. They fold there as well. We limp, they check. 2 pair. Against the flush draw. We win. King 7 here versus Queen 8. They flop 2 pair. 25 becomes 62.50 there. We'll play another one of those. King 7 loses the Queen 8 though in the $10. Ace deuce, worst hands to have when you're forced all in for sure. They've also got an ace somehow. Deuce. Deuce. Deucer. Chop it up. Jack 10 versus King Deuce. We're basically flipping. So the Jack first, but the King follows behind, and we're out of there. No glitch prize, but we'll play again. Here, we're going to rejam Ace Jack versus Jack 9. No. Oh, come on. It's actually stupid. Jack 8-0, we're all in. Yeah, it is sick. Maybe you shouldn't be getting in there with Jack 9. Jack 8 versus 4 deuce. They turn a 4. Yeah, pretty sick. See what you're saying. That's also pretty sick. Play again. Oh, hello. Puts the poop emoji out. They got no idea what they're in for. Jamming 15 big blinds. They're saying LOL OMG. Ship it. Well played. YOLO. Things up to the moon. What y'all gonna do? 24 karat magic in the air. Known to give color red the blues. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. First win of the year. Let's go. Nice, Taco. Good vibes from Mari. Welcome, welcome, and thank you. Money like money ain't shit. Ooh. Hashtag blessed. Feels like not quite a jam. You know what? We are going to jam here. Oof, 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 oof. 6-7 suited runs into pocket nines. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one, folks. We bet flop, we bet turn. They're gonna raise us clicking it. They have like ace 4 or something when they click it there, I think. One thing fell off. Folks, I gotta tell you, this session is pretty awful. We're doing real bad overall, I think. Could you get back on there? Thank you. $25 cube. We'll open here with the queen 9. Both players call versus the blinds we're going to be checking here. Pick up a gut shot on the turn. Calling here with ace 8. Holding our gut shot here. Ace 8 versus queen jack to stay alive. Ace. Whoop. At least we got 25% back. A little glitch prize, love. Queen 7 just didn't want to let it go. Dreams around. Hold on, what we got. They paid us with a 9. Yeah, queen 3. It's funny. Min raise here with 10-9 suited in the $10. And fold. Used to make it talk so tough. It's tough. She cries in the night. Tommy whispers, "Baby, it's okay." Yeah. King 8 at risk versus Jack 9 of spades. King 8's going to double. See bet here. All in here. King Jack. Falling off here. Ace 6 versus King 6. And King 9 suited versus 10-3 here. King 6 of hearts. Yikes. They don't get there. King 9 versus 10-3. We get there on the turn after they get there on the flop. All right, we win both of those. After they limp, we'll jam King 3. All in here with ace 8. Call here with 6-7 up against 6-6. That's not what you want to see. 36% though. Let's just hit a 7. Or a 10 or a 5. Ace 8 we jam, called by ace 10. That's unfortunate. $20 ticket spent. We won't re-enter. Everything bricks. Ace 10 versus 3 deuce here. We win that one. We're heads up in both of these. An ace in both. Could end them both right here. Let's see. And fold there. Other folds here as well. Eight, 6, we limp. Up to 6, 7, 9. Let's worry about that. I don't think we call a jam. Jam here if they limp. Jack 10. Called by Queen 5 suited. I'm annoyed that they did this in their head. Jacker at 10, come on. Damn it. 10-3 here. Win that one. Then becomes 25 there. Spin another 25 here. Only with ace 8. See you dance again, because I'm still in love. Ace 10 here, we call river. I bet one big blind. We chop with ace 3. Nine, 4 diamonds hits a 9 on the river after getting all in against pocket 3s. I think on the turn there. That was a weird one. Defend the king 4. Flop is 8, 5 deuce. I just jam. All right then. Things even simpler than they otherwise were. Queen Jack, we're all in. Snapped by king 4. Would love to see a queen or a jack. Don't hit me with the good luck mid-hand. Don't do that. Continuing to get smoked tonight, folks. Couldn't do it. They bet like 1.1 here. I have nothing. I am nothing. Sending the king 3 suited here. You. Ew, really? I call, I guess. Against ace jack. What the heck? All right. They love their big cards. They do. Eights here. All in. Eights versus jack nine. Don't do it. All right. Close the gap. Jamming flop here. Queen 8 suited. We got 27%. Get there. No. Ace 9, we're all in. All right, ace 9, we were all in at the $25. I didn't switch tables there. Hold the jack 3 out. Power back. This time the cat's had a heart attack. All right, we're almost heads up. There's a very short stack here. Gonna be in the big blind as blinds go up. Yeah. Player's gonna ISO. They've got jack 6 suited against the ace 4. They flop a flush. Ace 4 still had some outs in the river, shockingly. All right, 2-1 chip deficit, not in our favor. Jam first hand with ace 3, followed by queen 10. Let's win a flip. We win a flip. We take the lead. Two pair of kings and deuces up against the flush draw. Hold. Now hit a king or a deuce. We're in a pair, right? Fuck, come on, man. We're gonna fold here when they raise us on the turn here. We barreled into them with ace king. They're gonna raise us, and I'm just gonna fold. How about ace 6 suited for the win, or for the double, not for the win? Against queen 8. They fuck us over with the clubs again. This time it's a chop, so it's not quite, you know, it doesn't end us, but yeah, pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. This one we're going all in no matter what this hand is. Definitely a king 6. We're going all in. Up against 8-5. King on the river saves us. Kevin turn here with Jack 10, top 2 pair. Got a better 2 pair than them. King 4 will call off here. King 4 versus 9-4. Got him dominated, 75% here. Nice. Tens versus Jack 7 here, essentially for the tournament. Flop a Jack. Okay, speaking of Jack 7 here, we jam. I think this is going to be the end of the stream, folks. Oh my gosh, we have pocket 8s. They have 2.2 behind, and they somehow find a fold button. About a King Jack suited. King Jack versus 10-7 for the win. Can we end the stream on a nice note here? Hey, come on, give me a big spin just to make a little bit back. Give me a big spin. That's a minimum spin. All right, I'm gonna wrap the stream here, folks. We'll find somebody to send you off to with the raid. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. I'm Accidental Grenade. This session hopefully was not emblematic of my performance. Typically, we had a winning session on what was it? I was live on Monday last, I think, actually. We'll be live again tomorrow, I believe. This one didn't go so well. Today we were in for 635, out for 269, so that's minus 366 on the session. We do still have the Hamilton, where I'm currently 14 of 39 with 32 paid. We actually, I think technically, if we bank that tournament, we'll save the session. But I'm not going to keep you live that whole time. Thank you so much for being here. Just launched a new venture today. We did a BetRivers Table Talk podcast. So BetRivers is now available in Pennsylvania, Michigan, West Virginia, and Delaware, and working on a New Jersey launch. On a monthly cadence with Chad Holloway from Poker News. I'm going to be talking all things BetRivers, series big winners, cash game winners, promos, leaderboards, upcoming series, upcoming features, what BetRivers might be planning in the live space, anything like that. So if you're crushing on BetRivers, don't be surprised if you get a DM from me. Head on over to Poker News YouTube, type !podcast in the channel right now in the chat, and you'll see a link to the first episode. And like I said, we'll be doing those monthly. So hit me up with any BetRivers news or anything you'd like to see or want me to ask or talk about on the podcast. And I'd love if you would go give it a watch. I tried to prep really well. I tried to prepare really well for those kind of things. I work hard at that type of stuff that I do. And your support means a lot. Even if you just kind of go put it on a second monitor and give it a like, it helps me out a ton. Thank you so much, and enjoy the stream of whomever we send you off to in a raid. Show them some love, and I'll see you next time. Good night, everybody. Peace.